This is going to be a match for the Deatherbacks.
Hey guys, what's up? It's been a minute. I took most of the season off, so I'm just now getting into the stadium. First off, the mode is great, and I've been having a lot of fun. There's very deep customization options and tons of opportunity for skill expression when you're constructing your build. That said, there's still a lot that I need to learn about it, as evidenced in this video, which has made my 10th or so game. Like I said, I haven't gotten around to it until recently. So I'm going to chime in during these building stages and go through my thought process about how I'm going about making my build this game. First off, I like to take the range increased power in the first round against Zarya. I find that you generally want to keep out of range of her beam so that she has to commit more resources to reach you, and this will allow your team to focus her down more. The items don't really matter much at this point. 5% damage or 25 shields aren't going to help you too much, so just pick whatever you feel like. This is a round where things are going to feel the most normal.
The score is 0-1.
Right, so over here I'm trying to adapt, but I'm still behind the curve knowledge-wise, and I'm trying too much to treat it like a normal game of Overwatch. Basically, I think the problem is that Zarya deals too much damage to me with her beam, so I take the beam mitigation part to try to fix that, because beam bad, need to fix beam because beam very painful. When really it's not a great solution to the larger problem, which I'll address later in the video once I begin to realize my mistake.
2-1. Time to capture the objective. Until the objective's unlocked.
We got up again.
It was a hard fight, but they lose this round. What tactics will the teams come up with this round?
We're still at the point where I'm trying to find a solution to the wrong problem because I haven't quite caught on to what it actually is yet. I take the face-taking power because I figure if I'm healing the damage Zarya is outputting, then that will give me enough sustain to win a tank trade. However, that's not how it works. The perk provides damage resistance against specifically beams. It does not block them. So I can DM the beam all day, my team is still going to get melted by and then give Genji a dash reset. I do make one good decision here and take the item that gives me increased damage against barriers to help burn through bubbles quicker, so I'm starting to get on the right track. I still have ways to go though.
The teams are in the zone. The teams need to lock in their choices. The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
Alright, now I'm starting to piece it together. I noticed that round that they quickly were able to end the fight by overwhelming the Zarya and burning her down. Their team really struggled to build any kind of momentum. Instead of building upon that success, I go on a bit of a tangent that I don't actually blame myself for in hindsight. It's a fairly good plan. What I aim to do is build shields for myself by burning through the Zarya's bubbles, and then further create more shield health for myself based on how much damage I'm DMing. The former is really good, and the latter is just okay based on the heroes they have. I'm still behind in raw damage output, and I think that might be where the difference lies.
Three, two, one. It's Mercy with a miraculous play.
Nothing gets past me.
Soldier 76 is back in command.
Engaging clusters. Behind you. I'm going for the
It looks like this coming up. Let's push.
That last round was pretty winnable in terms of build composition and strength that I feel. However, there were multiple mistakes I made that just led to us losing. The game's still not out of reach though, we can still come back and win. Taking the wider matrix doesn't really help, but having slightly increased time in which I can have beam reduction can be valuable in the long term. I take the weird Tommy gun item here. I'm not totally confident with how that interacts with Diva's primary, but I also wasn't confident with building the character at this point, and I was still fairly new to how each item worked. We're still lacking in raw power, but we do have some attack speed building up.
Teams have 20 set up. Three, two, one.
Power barrier activated. Yeah. Initiate. Let's make it. Nothing gets past me. Let's take off. Eagling. All that ninjas have good reaction time.
never die. Helden sterben nicht. Let's move.
Next up, it's time for Clash.
Okay, now I'm beginning to understand the flow of the game. I'm learning that I'm meant to play the matchup differently than if it was just a regular game. Instead of waiting out Zarya bubbles, I should just be using my abilities and beefed up weapons to just burn right through them. This entire game, the Zarya has been building up weapon power where I've been specking into all these intangible perks that don't directly affect my damage output at all. This is the round when I start to power up what I really want, what I really need to do in order to win. I'm never going to be able to sustain against the Zarya because she just does too much damage that I can't block. What I can do is build my character in a way that I can burn through her lower health pool before she's able to make use of the energy she generates to kill my team. One of the ways that I do that is by taking the APM part so that I can shoot while also DMing at the same time. So that while I'm also mitigating her damage, so I'm taking reduced damage, I am burning her up even more and doing more damage to her at the same time.
Walk with me.
Coming up next, the teams are going head-to-head in Control.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure that my thought process here is that as important it is to kill the enemies quickly, my DM is a lifeline that I can use to buy just a little time against Zarya Beam so that my supports can help me out. Constantly repositioning is helpful not only in attacking enemies who are out of position, but now it helps recharge my DM so that I can be ready to defend against heavy damage until help arrives. Also, now I'm really beefing up my weapons power so that I'm up to like 75 or 80% weapon power. I think I do forego some of the attack speed here, but that's what's been carrying the build so far in terms of damage. But now I just have like raw damage output just coming out so that I can just delete enemies that much quicker.
For the final round, if I had nails, I'd be biting them. 3,